I'm going to, after Cyberpunk, I'm thinking maybe play some smaller games if they even exist anymore. I think I'm going to play Guardians of the Galaxy next, because that was on a new PlayStation Extra thing. It's free, so I downloaded it there. I think that might be a small game. Small in the sense it's not a big giant open world. I played Deathloop, that was a good game. Not a big giant open world. Nice contained areas. I don't want it too small though, but I don't want games to be too small, but I do miss the olden days like GoldenEye or something. Well, Deathloop would be more like that then. They're just levels. Except the thing about Deathloop is it's only like 4 or 5 locations. It's just that you keep going around them in a loop. So Deathloop is like really small, but also really big at the same time. It's a weird one. What other game did I like? Oh, Prey. Same people that made Deathloop. That was a great game. A nice self-contained, like, area. Not a big giant open world, but yet each location in it felt interesting. The only thing I didn't like about Prey was the loading times. Every time you go through a door, you have to wait like a minute. They didn't make the game in one giant world. It's all different separate areas. If they'd made Prey nowadays, they could have maybe made it as one big open thing, so you don't need to wait when you're walking through a door. That would have been cool. And also, even if they made it the way they did make it with today's SSDs, it could have simply been faster to do the loading. So that was my problem with Prey. What other games are there? There's like a million games. Let me think. Like Doom Eternal, that was good. What else was there? There's like a million. I can't think of anything. I'm trying to think of something. Bloody hell. Spider-Man's cool. I mean, it's a big, massive open world, but you can get across it really fast. You don't really need to memorize it. You sort of just memorize it by accident as you're web slinging through it. Yeah, Spider-Man's a cool game. Might be open world, but it doesn't feel annoying. Like, you don't have to explore it really, you just end up in those locations. Like through missions, you just end up in one end of the map, and then you're into the other end of the map. Where something like Far Cry is more like you're literally wandering around different areas, wondering is there something going to be interesting, and then you come to realize no, it's the same. It's just another tree with a box underneath it that gives me some shoes that don't actually help me do anything. This game's open world is good, like, I mean, maybe what keeps it interesting is its beauty, just. Far Cry is beautiful too, but everywhere looks kind of similar. I think this game just went over the top too much dialogue. It's just too much monotonous irrelevant speaking. It's also kind of funny, this game, because she is, like trying to save the world, and she stresses that to her companions all the time. She's like, I'm trying to save the world, that's why I don't have time to socialize. And it's like, but then it doesn't make sense, because she's doing all these ridiculous side quests, trying to help somebody up the top of a mountain or something, and silly things like that. And it's like, how does she have time to do all that? Make it make sense, people, developers, please. Another funny thing that I thought was so funny in this game, and annoying at times, was their accents. Somebody wrote on the internet, they sound like they all come from Silicon Valley, but yet they're like a warrior tribes. And it is kind of funny, but there is a way to make sense out of that. The people that taught them the hologram that taught them how to speak, that raised them, their ancestors. You know, people. That's how they developed that accent. I guess they could still maybe grow into tribes and stuff, but still have that kind of stupid accent. I guess. This doesn't really seem very believable to have a pile of warlike tribes all speaking like, "Hey there, how's it going? Want a frappuccino?" You know, I didn't totally pay attention where she got to at the end there, whereabouts in the map. Well, let's watch it back. Oh no, do I have to watch this bit too? I have an OCD about watching the credits. Is there a skip function? Oh, there is. If I had clicked that before the cutscene had ended, would that have skipped? I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I did it. I can't believe it. You're now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests. You can also start New Game Plus and then New Game Plus start from the base. Thank you for playing around. So it didn't. I don't think it did take me to the previous save. I don't think it did. I assumed it was going to just set me back to before I actually started the mission. Let me just check. Okay. Checking the time. I completed it. Oh no, there's still things I have to do. Like, look at this. Why is that? Why are those symbols coming up?
Elizabeth had a dream for this moment. I guess a lot didn't go as planned.
Why?
There are steep dangers ahead.
Why are all the symbols? Why?
After what I've accomplished, I have hope. Fight as one strange dream. Together.
Yeah, I'm happy that the game still continues on from the point of what you did at. I think it's Zero Dawn. It doesn't do that, and Cyberpunk, I don't think, apparently doesn't do it that way either. But I kind of like the fact that you can still continue after you've completed the mission.
Focus.
Except that I've wasted all my arrows. Oh no, wait, I should have more volatile sludge in my stash.
Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away. Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
As much as I kind of like closure, I hope I don't have to. I hope when I walk out of the room here, there isn't a million people to talk to. I just want to play Cyberpunk, or maybe Guardians.
I do wish they'd drop all the ordinary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not about all I am going to do.
My stash. How much volatile sludge do I have? 141. Okay, that's okay. I guess I could fill up my berries while I'm here. Oh my goodness, the game's over me. Just turn it off and get a life. Resources. Where's my berries? There's some. Restock resources. Okay. Oh, well, maybe restock with volatile sludge as well. No, wait. Make a decision here. I've got like 2 volatile sludge. Not enough room in your resource pouch? How does that make sense? It says I've only got 2. Oh, I'm confused. It says I've only got 2 out of 15. How is there not enough room in the resource pouch? What? What's going on there? None of this can be added to my resource pouch. Is that a bug or something? There is a lot. Oh, that's another thing I hate about this game. There's a lot of bugs. Like, usually it says there's unchecked things in the resources and stuff. But they're not. It's actually not there now. Thank God. But it says it in skills though. I'm not sure what that means. That bug was infuriating. Okay, will there be a million people to talk to? I kind of hope not. I wouldn't be surprised though. Oh no. What's this? Oh. I don't know how people can do New Game Plus. It takes so long to do it the first time. But I mean, I guess it's fun because you do start off with all your better weapons and stuff. I wonder if you should keep your resources as well though. Curious if Gaia has anything to say. I don't even know if Gaia is there anymore. I don't know if she is there. I've forgotten where I was at 12 weeks ago, but she was there a minute ago. She was literally there, so. I wonder. Wait. I wonder if she has anything to say. I kind of hope she does. I hope she has like one thing to say, but not a million things.
Everything okay, Guy?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need. Are we gonna be able to fix the biosphere? With Hephaestus back out in the wild?
With its escape to the global cultive network, Hephaestus has resumed its operations and increased its security protocols. I am already formulating options to recontain it. Additionally, I will utilize the capabilities of my remaining subordinate functions and make every effort to stave off collapse of the biosphere. I am certain it will gain us some time.
Sounds good.
Reinitialization in progress. I will inform you when it is complete.
I'm a little bit annoyed that I've somewhat forgotten what was going on with that. Hephaestus and all, and did she get all the components of her psyche, of her matrix, whatever? Did she get all the subordinate functions back? I cannot remember. Oh, didn't see her a minute ago. For once, there's no one to talk. There isn't a wee question mark above her head.
I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus yet. I'm sure we can do something. I paid for all Sky's visits earlier. Back at Jimmy. I tried so hard to protect me. He was my first friend. Still can't peace. It's hurt.
Could they speak any slower? Right, thank God, no more dialogue. I was worried. Oh no, there's more.
Nemesis. I had a lot of theories on what destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius, but he twisted Amalgam.
Oh my God, it's been 59 minutes at my upload time. Damn it. How the hell did that happen? I had to upload. I didn't realize it had gone past the hour upload time there.
Careful out there.
So I didn't.
Zenith must be more conscious. Well, it was really pissed off. Captured again.
I hope everyone's gonna have something to say, aren't they? This is so annoying. I just want to get on with watching a couple of episodes of TV shows here. Oh. Right, that's the end of her conversation, thank God. Is there anybody else? I kind of hope not. But at the same time, I'm thinking, where did they all go? Oh no, wait, they rode off, didn't they? I'm not with it tonight. They rode off to, like, tell people stuff about the incoming threat or something. Which I'm sort of finding hard to believe, because they were unwilling to tell anybody what was really going on in the first place, and now they're going to somehow make everyone believe there's a robot coming from space. What's this? I always get confused in this place. Oh no, more people.
I'm surprised you're staying in base. Slink away from the elections.
Capabilities is simply adequate for now.
Well, make yourself at home, I guess.
I almost feel angry at myself that I'm so rushed right now. Like I spent so long playing Zero Dawn, like every nook and cranny, every dialogue option, everything. And now, right now, I'm annoyed to hear a tiny bit of dialogue at the end to give me a bit of closure. It's like, hurry up, closure, just hurry up.
So you finally got what you wanted.
Yes.
Closure is the wrong word.
All
I don't
knowledge
know.
of the Apollo database at our fingertips. At long last. Once God removes the last trace of food coming from it, that is. We're entering a brave new world anyway. You'd best be ready for it.
They'll finally be able to listen to Dolly Parton. That's a joke. I was watching Orville, and they played Dolly Parton in it. I think she's going to be in the show or something. I don't know why, but yeah, just thinking of Apollo database there to be able to listen to music and shit from the past.
Hephaestus will undoubtedly design new and different machines now that it's returned to the global corporate network.
At least I need it. Fix the virus here.
Perhaps there's another way. Courtesy of Apollo.
Found anything against Nemesis?
I picked up a thread that may lead to details, but it will require research. I will share my findings in due time. I have work to do already. I have work to do already.
Okay, who else is there? Who's this? Alright, same person. I think she rode off to the sunset, this person. Any other people? I think they all went away. Barl was like one of my favorite characters and they killed him. There's a lot of characters in this that are boring. And they decided to kill the one person I like. I like Kotalo. He's kind of boring, but he's not too bad. I mean, Kotalo's like supposed to be boring. So, but some of the characters are like not supposed to be boring, but are boring. And the graphics look very strange. Save. Is that always there? I can't believe I'm still playing. I thought it was over. I'm still playing it. Have I done this already? Sit with Varl? I remember I sat here for someone. Was it Varl?
We stopped the data. We saved life on Earth. Well, for now, at least. There's another threat coming. I don't know how we could beat it.
I think if he's in the afterlife, he would already know that. In the afterlife, we get access to all information of the universe and the multiverse.
I'll visit again.
What happens if I sit with him again? Or sit with the thing? Okay. Alright. I'm annoyed that... I wish you would tell me where there's potential dialogue options so I can just hurry up and get them over and over. There's Kotalo. I think he rode off to the sunset like everybody else. I think they all just rode off. I could check the basement. Or the underground bit. The lower level. Yep. No one in here. Ricciardo died. Honorable death like a Klingon. you can say that a big pile of junk hitting you and squishing you is an honorable death. I wonder what happens if you hit New Game Plus? Do you just automatically start in the same place? No, probably not. I thought New Game Plus would have been inside the menu. Right. Never played New Game Plus in any games before. If Cyberpunk gets a New Game Plus, I might play that. That would be cool. Because I wouldn't really need to play the storyline per se. It'd be just nice to have all my upgrades and then be able to go into different missions and just blast people away or whatever. The problem with Cyberpunk is once you've completed it and done all the gigs, there's pretty much nothing to do. I mean, I haven't done it, I haven't even completed it yet, but I've read that there's nothing to do. It definitely looks like that, because every time you do a gig, it's gone from the map. So, a New Game Plus in Cyberpunk would be fun, because I just love the combat in Cyberpunk. I love the story, love the combat, but it means that I don't want to take a New Game Plus in a game seriously, like. It's just too much time investment playing these games over again. But for a game like Cyberpunk where...
I could use your help. I overheard officers here at Landfall talking about a patrol that's days overdue. I want to help, but when it comes to tracking down missing troops in the wilds,
I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. Talk to our weapons officer, Jomar, when you get here. I'll see you soon.
With a game like... I think New Game in Cyberpunk would be cool for my playstyle, or it's good for anybody's. If you want to play the storyline over again, well then you can do that. If you want to just go into the gigs and just blast people away, then you can do that. So I wish there was a New Game Plus for that game. Spider-Man, I think, has a New Game Plus. That would probably be good too. That'd be an easy game to get through and if you've already maximized all your capabilities. So yeah, I imagine some gamers would benefit from it more than others. I can't. A game like this, New Game Plus, it seems like, really? But it's so big. Like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to remember how the robots work in this. Do they come back to the same locations? I think they do. Really? So I mean, if you want to go to combat, you don't need to do a New Game Plus. You could just walk around the map. And I could shoot this thing right now, if I can remember the button. What actually is that? Again? I watched the ring, like Zero Dawn and this game, and I guess a lot of games, because I just spent so much time getting distracted in combat. Like I would spend like an hour trying to fight a big giant robot thing. I can't remember what they're called, the big giant Tyrannosaurus Rex looking thing. Oh, fuck's sake, I'll just use my good arrow. Ah. I keep thinking it's Cyberpunk, I'm waiting for different options, like quick hacks or something. It's like, no, I don't use quick hacks. Ah! I wonder if everything's going to be in Apex now. Did I pick up the stuff from there on? It really doesn't matter. I said in the last video that I just want to hurry this up and quit, you know. I haven't played it in 12 weeks. I just want to I just want to stop. I've completed it now. There's only a few side missions left. The side missions are boring anyway, so I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just wandering around like habit.
The machine riders from before.
Look, guys. I never actually went to... I never actually did that thing. I forgot about those guys. It's kind of funny that I walked up to them by accident there. They're one of the people, the things I saw when I first came to this side of the map. It was like, oh, I have to do it sometime. So, there's... I never did this one cauldron. So at least it's there to do if I ever do decide to come back to this game. The good thing about this game is you get the flying thing, so you can always just fly around, stop, shoot a robot. It's cool for that. I do like that. So I kind of do like that you can also play it after you've completed the game. It doesn't go back to the old save. It doesn't go back to save just before you complete it. Which I like sometimes, but for this particular thing, I like the fact that you can go back. Oh, there's some side quests I don't even think I've actually activated yet. Oh boy. It's like, I don't know if I should. It's just, well, not now anyway, but ever, I mean. I've put so much time into this game, it's just, I think I'll just call it quits. I've completed the main storyline. The side quests are not going to be that interesting, to be honest. I really doubt that that side quest right there is going to be really that satisfying. There is different combinations of things. I never even tried that skill tree. I never took advantage of the robots fighting, using them to fight, help me fight or anything. Anyway, I think that's it then. For I don't know if I'll ever come back and play this game properly. Hopefully, I'll turn it on occasionally and just fly my cool thing, the Stunwing. Actually, I'll try my horse just before because I might not play this game for another 6 months or something, so I'll end it with a little horsey ride. That sounds so stupid the way I did that. Well, it's not even a horse, but whatever. Same thing. Oops, wrong button. Ah, okay. Now I remember the buttons. Okay. I'll find a safe spot. And then call it quits. I should have just done this 12 weeks ago. I realized I didn't realize I think the problem was I was planning to do the side quest first. And that put me off. And then 5 weeks later I decided to do the end mission. I just went, fuck this side quest, I'll just get on with it. But then I got stuck in an hour of dialogue and went, okay, screw that again. And then waited another 5 weeks. So 12 weeks in total since I played this properly. And then did the last mission in the space of an hour. So, about an hour. So, that's it then. That's it for now. Goodbye, Zero Horizon thingy. I'll miss you, Aloy. No, I'll come back. I'll come back and fly the Sunwing. Maybe do a side quest. But there's so many other games, and there's also a thing out there called Life. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do the side quest. Right. Okay. I'll wrap it up then. I'm still running around. I still can't help it, can I? I still can't help running around and climbing things. Okay, please wrap it up now. Wrapping it up any second now. Any moment. I still keep coming back to these guys. I'm not even trying. I just keep coming back to the same location. Okay, so... Okay.